son is asleep. It is after 9 o'clock, but this is the time that I had to film, so I took advantage of it. Okay, where do I even start? It is August. We are finally getting into days that are under 90 degrees. Honestly, most of the days this week have been kind of like 70, really like not even reaching the 80s, and the mornings are crisp and cold and the days are getting shorter, and it really is just like we're entering the sigh between the next seasons, and I'm just really excited. So I wanted to share with you guys something that I have done for the past 3 years. I've just never talked about it. My fall bucket list. I am such a fall girly. I am such a spooky witch that I have to make sure that I write down everything I want to do, just so I don't miss anything, just so that we don't run out of time and I'm like, well, I should have done that, or I missed out on things, because that has happened in the past and has made me very sad and I don't like it. So I make a list now, and this year's list is a little bit more centered on memories, like creating memories, and also like experiencing things that are very nostalgic from my childhood and trying to recreate that feeling, you know, chase the high of the 90s Halloween. And that's kind of like how I've curated it. I also scaled down some of the activities outside the house and emphasized the activities in the house, because I have a baby, and so the activities outside of the house have to be scaled back this year. And if I like it, I might keep it that way. Then again, I don't know, like, I like to go out and do things in the fall. So I put it into categories. My ideal October is going to be filled with pumpkins. It's going to be filled with black and white stripes. It's going to have the spooky fog. This is my ideal October, and I want to curate that feeling. So I put categories as tricks, treats, haunts, at-home cozy, and just ghoul things, which I thought was cute, because I thought self-care was kind of obvious, but I wanted to like make it like a spooky kind of twist on it, so it's just ghoul things. Anyway, I'm nerdy, I don't care. Yeah, that's what we're gonna cover in this video. By the way, if you're new here, hi, welcome. I make cozy at-home content that is realistic, shows my real life, my real house, and my real family, and the real things that I like to do, specifically during spooky season. Though I do tend to show most things that I do during the burn months, I am most alive during October. So look forward to my October content, because it's going to be daily vlogs like I did last year and the year before that. And this year we are stepping it up, so we're gonna have a lot more spooky stuff for you to enjoy, and hopefully bring some of that feeling into your home, which is kind of why I created this channel, just to experience something that I found very helpful from other YouTube channels. I created this channel because I wanted others to experience joy that I had found through other people's vlogs, and the feeling that it creates, and then on top of that, the memories I get to cherish by making these videos. So if you enjoy any of those things, you like spooky Halloween stuff, you like vlogs, you like seeing what people do and kind of watching like day-to-day life, this is the place for you. Welcome. I love to have you here. Definitely leave a comment, subscribe, and like this video, and share it if you think of anyone that might be interested in this content, because I would love to have more people join me on this journey. All right, anyway, so let's start off with, what do we want to start off? Okay, so I'm going to start off with tricks. So the category of tricks I thought was kind of inventive. Like, I think this is very inventive of me. It is how I want to experience my cinematic portion of October. So this also goes into September. It's the fall bucket list, but specifically I was thinking of October because that's all I really care about. Anyway, so how I want to experience my spooky season this year is we're going to do kind of like a Wheel of Fortune experience for not only classic movies, but movies I've never seen before that are in the spooky genre. And we're going to just like spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on is what we watch that night. I'm going to have two separate ones, so it's going to be the ones that are like everyone knows, everyone loves, the classics, my favorite. I can quote the movies: Dracula, Hocus Pocus, Halloween Town, Halloween Town 2, Halloween Town High. We never ever watch the fourth Halloween Town in this house. It does not exist. It is an abomination to the spooky world. That is a topic for another day. Anyway, yeah, all of those good Nightmare Before Christmas, Mom's Got a Date with a Vampire, those good movies that were either like straight to TV from the 90s that I love, or just classics that you have to watch every Halloween. Like, that's going to be that list. And then there's going to be a list of things that I just come across that I have never seen or haven't seen in a long time. Like The Blob was on Max today, and I was like, that's got to go on the list because The Blob sounds perfect. It's spooky. And the reason why I'm doing two separate ones is because some nights I'm going to be like, let's be on an adventure, try something new, even if it's garbage. Like last year when we watched the Brides of Dracula, I think it was what it called, and it was a horrible movie, but honestly, I kind of want to watch it again because it was so bad, it was laughable, and I enjoyed it. But I'm also the type of person that enjoys a bad movie on purpose. Like, that's kind of like one of the things I really enjoy. I like to laugh at really old movies that are really bad and just kind of make them a part of my inside jokes. So that's gonna be those. Also in this category are the baking competitions that I watch every year. They start in September, so I will already have been indulging before the daily videos, but I like to follow the championship, the Halloween Baking Championship, and specifically Halloween Wars. If you don't know what Halloween Wars is, get on the train. It is the coolest baking competition I think I've ever seen. It's so creative. You have a cake artist, a candy artist, and a pumpkin artist, and they have to come together and create sculptures together using all of those elements. I've never seen anything like this, and it's like my favorite competition. It's really good. I think personally it's really good artwork considering what they're using, and there's interesting challenges that come with combining all of those elements, because pumpkin has a lot of water which can melt sugar, and sugar can break, and cake is heavy and dense, and like it just like all those different things that come together to make it a very difficult challenge. I watch it every year, and this year sounds like it's going to be a banger, so we're going to be following along with that. Highly recommend both of those. I want to add a couple more to the trick list, so if you have a show that you know is coming out that is going to be like weekly, let me know. I normally watch like the Mike Flanagan stuff on Netflix, but they don't have any more Mike Flanagan coming out on Netflix this year. There's a lot of the spooky shows coming up prior and after October, like Wednesday prior, and then you have the new Frankenstein one that's coming out. It's coming out in November. Like it feels like October's going to be kind of a gap in the spooky content for some reason. Someone missed the mark on that. I don't understand, but who am I to let someone know that they should do better? I personally think that networks should listen to me, since the 31 Nights of Halloween have been missing the mark every year and putting in things that are not spooky and not Halloween related into their lineup. They really need to contact me because I have a way better lineup for you. I can fix your viewership. I am the person that you need to hire on your team because I know Halloween, okay? Either way, I digress. But yeah, that is currently the lineup that I have. The movies, I'll share that with you probably, not only on my social media as like we go like what movie we watch every night, because we try to watch movies nightly during the darker months because there's just not much to do when it's cold outside. But yeah, also on my daily vlog, so you can see what our reactions to the new movies, as well as talking about our favorite scenes from the classics. Yes. Okay, next. Should we do treats or haunts? We did tricks, let's do treats. Okay, so not a lot that's going to be surprising. Apple cider, mulled cider. I want to make cold cider. I'm going to make pumpkin cookies and cinnamon rolls, and let's see here, what else do I have on the list? This is a list down here. That's what I'm looking at. Oh, caramel apples. This year I'm making caramel apples. I want to make those apple rings that are covered in pastry that you bake. Those look amazing. I want to make homemade Reese's candies that are cut out with the cookie cutters that I got this year. Oh, I'm making at-home pumpkin smash from Jamba Juice. I found the copycat recipe, and they are like $8 for a thing when I could definitely make it way cheaper at home. So that's what I'm gonna do. The big one, cheese. This doesn't sound like it should be a big deal, but because last October I couldn't have basically any soft cheeses because I was pregnant, this year we're having soft cheeses. This year we're having fondue. This year we're doing the cheese boards, okay? I'm doing the cheese this year. Cheese. What else? Okay. We have to do the yearly roasting of the pumpkin seeds and the squash seeds. Gotta eat so much squash. I'm so excited for the squash. Like the spaghetti squash, we made so much last year. We need more of it. All the squash in my mouth. Yes. Soups, all the soups. I'm gonna have like a Pinterest board I'm gonna post of all the recipes I plan on making. So many. Very excited. So yes, those are all the treats that I have like kind of lined up. There's too many to list out on this video. Trust me, we are going to be eating very well in October. Next. So haunts are just the places that I plan on going. Haunts is the shortest on the list because I had to cut down on the things that were not baby friendly and replace it with things that I could do at home. So it's a little bit more of a homey plan, a little bit cheaper, a homemade, not expensive, cut down on the consumption part of Halloween, fall. Yeah. So we got pumpkin patch. We're going to the same pumpkin patch that we went to last year, and we plan on bringing the welcome great pumpkin sign that we brought when we announced our pregnancy, and we're gonna dress Bo up like a pumpkin, and we're gonna do like a redo of the whole photo shoot. It's gonna be adorable. I cannot wait. Oh my god. I'm gonna try to go to a corn maze this year. I hear that there are some where I live. I've never seen any that were worth going, so we're gonna see if I can find that and go to a corn maze. This year we're going to go to a bookstore. I'm going to find one that is homey and great. Even if it's Barnes & Noble, at the end of the day, Barnes & Noble is fine. But I want to find like a cozy bookstore and just peruse the classics. Like maybe find a hardcover of Frankenstein that I really like. Something really spooky would be great. I also want to go, possibly, no promises, because this place actually kind of freaks me out. I kind of want to go to the museum for, I think they're called witches boards, like the whole like Ouija boards. They have a museum that you can go to, but like old ones. It's just a maybe right now, but I do want to go back to the Poke Tavern that we like briefly visited last year and I thought was really cool. I want to get like another thing on the menu and do a little bit more vlogging while I'm there because it's just such a vibe. So definitely want to go there, and I want to take Ethan this time because I went with my sisters last year and I think he would really like it. So that is something I'm interested in doing this year. There is a possibility of a drive-in movie. There's a possibility of doing a ghost tour. There's many possibilities. So I put them kind of like penciled in on my bucket list. They're not needs, but I think they'd be really cool if I could fit them in. The cozy at home section is by far the largest on this bucket list. By far the largest on this bucket list. Like, by far. Things that I want to do are a spooky picnic. I haven't done one in over a year. I wasn't able to do it last year. Just never got to fit it into the schedule. So this year I'd like to do a spooky picnic. I would like some nights of the week to be somewhat candlelit, so having more candles and less fluorescent lights during some of the evenings. I want to go on more fall walks and enjoy the fresh air before it becomes absolutely freezing outside. If I can find a way, I also want to do a bonfire or go to a bonfire, somehow involve a bonfire into the fall. Oh, okay. This one's the big one. Blanket fort. We're going to do it October 1st like we did last year. We're going to do a big blanket fort in our living room, and it's going to be Bo's first one, so he's going to experience it for the first time. We're going to start that tradition for him, and we're going to do a movie marathon. Last year we did the Hocus Pocus movies. This year, I'm not sure. We might do Halloween Town. We might do something along the lines of like Transylvania 65000, a classic that I highly recommend that no one knows about. It's a great spooky movie. It's a little bit raunchy, I do have to say, so it's not for kids, but it's a great adult spooky movie. we might do that, or I don't know. I'm not sure yet, but that's kind of the direction we're going. I think it would be fun to do the Transylvania 65,000 and do like a Transylvania themed dinner with it. Yeah, that sounds nice. I might do that. I want to do another board game night. That was a surprise that I did last year that I actually really enjoyed, that we just played Phase 10 and had like a vibe on the TV. We watched something called like The House. It was super creepy, and Fantastic Mr. Fox. I loved it. That was like, I want to do that one. I also want to play like our big checkers that we got at Cracker Barrel. This is the big one. I'm so excited for this. I've never done it before, and I hope it's like successful because I'm very excited for it. I want to do a single day in October that is set aside to be kind of like a time machine into the past to the 90s and recreate a nostalgic 90s Halloween day. I'm talking the creepy animatronic ghost sounds and the screw, like the talking like floor mat that I used to have, like the doormat that if you stepped on it, it had like a ghoulish scream on it. Like, I want to have all of the foods that I used to have, the breakfast cereals, watch 90s TV show Halloween episodes, and I would love to have like, I don't know, go out and get boo baskets or something that like, it's just like, it feels 90s, and try to like chase that. Maybe we'll like dump candy on the floor and trade it like it's Halloween night. That would be so fun. I think that would be, I think Ethan would like that too, honestly. I'm trying to go really fast before my son wakes up again, because like, this is the one moment I thought I would have, and he's in and out of sleep. Okay, I want to do spooky baths once a week. I want to have a bath. I want to enjoy the cold air, and I highly recommend, if you're a bath person and you live in a cold climate, open the window while you take a bath and let the steam and the cold air mix together. It is the best experience you will have. It's spa-like. I love it. I want to do that. I want to have an open window bath. I want to use like spooky products and have like Practical Magic or whatever spooky book I'm reading at the time, and just immerse myself into it, like a little me time once a week. Which brings me to just ghoul things. Yes, just ghoul things on the list. I have 2 video games on my Switch that I'm very excited to be playing in the fall season. I have one that I'm currently playing that I'm going to get into fall in the game so that I can be playing in the game when it's fall, during fall, is the game Wildflowers. And it is like this game that's kind of like Stardew Valley, where like you build up a farm that was like, you inherited it, but like the twist is you're a witch. And so like you're trying to like learn how to be a witch. Like it's kind of like if Gilmore Girls, Practical Magic, Halloween Town, and Stardew Valley had a baby. It's a great game. I think it's gonna be great for fall, and I'll definitely want to like share like my progress on every vlog so that you can kind of like follow along with me and see what's going on. And the other one I haven't tried yet but sounds great is called Grave Digger, and like you own like a cemetery and you dig graves for people, and like you charge people for it. It sounds just perfect for spooky season. Okay, so I'm gonna have to quickly finish this up because yeah, he needs to go back to bed. But yes, what was I talking about? Grave Digger, that's right. So that game sounds fun. Obviously I'm not gonna be able to make a lot of progress because I do have to take care of my baby, but I feel like it's going to be like a great little like pastime that I can do throughout the day while I'm holding him or whatever, while he's sleeping, and I can kind of like experience like a little bit of like a little spooky extra thing. I'm excited to do it. I'm so excited to try it. You want to see? You want to see? Okay. I want to try to read one book. I don't know if I'll finish it. That's on the list. I heard that it's actually really easy to read graphic novels that are like set in the fall during October, and I feel like that's a little bit easier than doing a full novel, but I want to read one book. I want to get Bo a couple of books. I want to get the Jimmy Fallon like Countdown to Halloween book that came out with. It looks so cute, and I think Bo would love it. So yeah, that kind of finishes up the list. This is a little bit of a shorter video, I hope, than what I normally do. But yeah, that's the bucket list I have. Let me know what you plan on doing this fall. I love to hear people's plans. Like I said, I watch vlogs containing all different things, but stuff where it's like plans for the fall I'm really into, so I'm curious. Tell me about it. I'd love to chat with you. And if you have any ideas that that I could add to my own bucket list, please let me know. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Definitely subscribe if you liked what you saw, so you can hang out with us. And I will see you in a couple weeks with my next video. Bye.
I've been wondering about you. They said that just one look and I'd get caught too. 'Cause there's something about